Hello and a very good morning, good afternoon. My name is Ben Mosby. Welcome to Crafters TV and happy Thanksgiving! Yes, happy Thanksgiving everybody. We're truly excited today here at Crafters TV because not only are we going to be celebrating Thanksgiving with you, our American viewers, but also we are kicking off a day early, Black Friday. Normally just one day, I mean, we're going to do as many as we like, to be honest with you. We're spreading it out, bringing you so many great deals. And across this show as well, double discount deals to be had. And also, just to say that this particular show, this masterclass wasn't supposed to happen. We weren't supposed to be having a foil press masterclass today. However, Craig kicked up a fuss. He marched into the boss's office and he said, "Aye, I want to do one of me foil press shows. Aye, and it's going to be a real humdinger."
I'm not Jack Sparrow. I'm only from 4 hours away.
I'm finished.
Happy Thanksgiving. And yeah, Black Friday for tomorrow, and we are kickstarting. And as Ben just said, in that incredible Scottish / Pirates of the Caribbean, other films out there, there wasn't meant to be a foil press show, so there wasn't meant to be one during Black Friday. Maybe a couple of foil press elements here and there, but I was like, no. We can't do Thanksgiving, where it's myself and Ben all day today. We can't have a Black Friday without a foil press show, and that's exactly what this one is all about. It's all about the foil press. We're going to be foiling different mediums. We're going to be foiling stamping dies from maybe you've not seen for a while. And if you've not seen them, you've maybe not got them. Some newer ones as well. But throughout the next 2 hours, we're going to be doing a bit of foiling galore. It is indeed a humdinger.
Really looking forward to this. I just want to touch on the main sort of massive deal that we've got without going into too much detail. This deal, in my eyes, is back to front, but you don't have to worry about this, all right? What we're giving you is the opportunity to get your hands on £100 worth of accessories, all right, for the foil press, and then we're going to give you the foil press for free. Work that one out, I know, but that is the deal. So if you are somebody who has been thinking about it, thinking, shall I, shan't I, today is the day. There you go, it's on your screen right there for you. £100 worth of Gemini foil press products and the foil press machine for free. And if you're in the US as well, you get it for $150 worth of Gemini foil press goodies, and then we give you the foil press for free. It's an unbelievable deal, and I tell you what, it's a great deal to kind of sneak out from under everybody's noses because, you know, it is Thanksgiving today. You're kind of thinking it might be a little bit quieter today, so you can be one of those people to get hold of this deal and then tell everyone else about it once you've got it. Oh yeah. More on that in just a few seconds, but let's give you more details on what else we have got on the show. If you are looking to stock up on your foil press accessories, then take a look at this. This is the foil stamp die Expressions traditional type with 63 elements. Now there's a 20% saving here, and I love deals like this because if you're talking about personalization, if you're talking about being able to, you know, create any name, any number, any age, whatever it might be, you have got it right here with this set. And of course, with a set like this, allowing you to beautifully foil all of those names and numbers as well. Deal on this, saving 20%, $35.99 or $39.96 if you want to pop that into your basket today. Savings to be had all over the place. Double discounts as well, of course, don't forget. Now, next up, a selection of background stamps for you as well. Take a look at these because these are absolutely brilliant. $10.49 or $15.38 is the deal on this, and look at the saving, usually £30 or $43.95. Now these are really popular The Grande Dots, 50% of the stock already gone here. We're going to promise you some amazing deals, and these are just a little sneak peek of some of them. Next up, as far as your backgrounds are concerned, your vintage lace. Again, use this in conjunction with your foil press, which you can pick up for free today, and these are going to look absolutely gorgeous. Again, $10.49 or $15.38. You're saving almost £20 or $29. Next up, this is your ornate swirls. Again, take a look at that. I mean, it's a huge, huge stamp, it really is. And when you get to see these in action in just a few moments, you will be wowed. If you've not seen the foil press before, by the way, it's an unbelievable bit of kit. And it just makes foiling so quick and so easy. Next up, take a look at this, little bit regal, this one. It's your Royal Damask. Again, £10 and 49 pence or $15.38. You're saving nearly £30. Saving nearly £20 or nearly $29. So don't miss out on these. And then last but by no means least, take a look at that. The gorgeous deluxe chandelier. Ooh, I'd love a house with chandeliers in. Look at that. $10.49 or $15.38. Saving $19.50 or $28.57. Take your pick on those. Get them in your basket swift as, because we expect them to be very, very busy indeed. Next up, the Stamp and Cut tag collection. 15% of this stock has already gone. 15%, and you're going to get a selection of beautiful tags and dies included in here as well. So again, absolutely perfect as we head towards Christmas time. You've got your beautiful confetti there. We've got your floral tag too. Then we've got your heart. And last but by no means least, we've got your oval as well. And just to give you a bit of an idea as to how those might look, there you go. Deal on that, again, phenomenal. You're saving 20% plus an extra 10%, £23 and a penny or $26.49. And don't forget, on top of that as well, if you're a platinum member, you can take another 20% off because you have got your 20% saving as a platinum member. $18.41 or $21.19. Next up, these are amazing. Right, the deal on these today is phenomenal. You'll see these probably more often than not on our foil press shows, just because they're super popular. Take a look at the price, right? Normally £44 or $59. Today, you're getting a 60% saving plus an extra 20%, $14.39 is, in the words of my Scottish friend the other side of the studio, a humdinger. Now, you're going to get with this, this beautiful Be Happy. So again, you've got the ability to kind of, stamp as is here, or you can use it here and then have like the center out and pop it in, however you want to do it. But take a look at that, it's absolutely gorgeous. You're going to get not just Be Happy, but then you've also got your superstar again. Wait till you can get all of those different colour foils on that. I mean, in the gold, it looks absolutely fantastic, doesn't it? But that comes with it. And then you're also going to get your Shine Bright. Again, gorgeous. $14.39 or $19.15. Unbelievable value for money on that one. However, we do have individuals for you as well. I mean, that for me is a phenomenal deal. Why would you not want to go for that? And then maybe add some more into your basket as well, because these are a £5 or $6.50. You're saving over 65% here. Should be £15 or $19.95. So you can take your pick on these. This one is Thank You, £5 or $6.50. And they're still getting their 20% as a platinum member. So that's like £4, isn't it? Bonkers. Sorry, I'm just having to compute all of this. It's my first day back in for a while, and these are bonkers deals. Next up is Just For You. I love that, kind of like sort of stardust, isn't it, that you've got around there, but it's gorgeous. That's £5 or $6.50. Next up, again, look at that. That beautiful Love You with the heart and all those mini hearts creating that beautiful decorative border. £5 or $6.50. Bonkers. And then Dream Big. Love that. With the beautiful butterfly, and then you've got that wonderful script of dreams in there as well. £5 or $6.50 for all of those, which is simply unbelievable. Now, something else to show you, as I just bring this into shot on our Christmas bush, is this Crafter's Companion Charity Crafty Stocking Decoration for 2020. This is brilliant for the fact that it is, well, as you can see, I'm going to bring it even closer for you, an absolutely brilliant Christmas tree decoration. It's in Crafter's Companion colours. You've got Crafter's Companion across the front there and 2020 across the top, and then the stocking is filled with loads of crafty goodies. The brilliant thing about this is that all profits are going to be donated to the Bradley Lowry Foundation. It was established 3 years ago by the family of Bradley Lowry. He sadly lost his life to a rare and aggressive form of childhood cancer at age just 6. I think people here in the UK will certainly know all about Bradley. And this foundation supports families who are fundraising for treatment or equipment which is not readily available or covered by the NHS. So it is a brilliant, brilliant foundation to support. Get hold of one of these today. All profits going to the Bradley Lowry Foundation, and it's also on a 2 for £10 or $15 deal. You don't get the bush. You don't get the bush. You do get, though, that gorgeous little decoration, which is going to look great on your tree. And, you know, it's going to be helping out this Christmas as well. So if you wanted to do your bit, give a bit to charity, that's a great way to do it. Now, let's talk about this big bundle, because for me, as I say, this is a bit of a backwards deal, because normally it will be like, get this machine, for example, and we'll give you lots of other bits for free. But this time we're saying, buy the accessories and we'll give you the machine for free. This is unbelievable. You'll know the sort of price. Well, you can see it on your screen here. £203.90 is what you normally pay. $99.99. Just to show you, so here in the UK, this is what you're buying, all right? So you're going to get yourself some beautiful foils. Obviously, you know, if you're getting the foil press machine, you want something to foil with. So you've got these two beautiful foils in there, the rose gold, which is always hugely popular, and then you're also going to get this gorgeous cerise as well. And then on top of that, you're going to get all of these amazing accessories to use with your machine. So this one here is your trailing hearts. And again, Craig is ready and raring to go to show you so many demos and how all these work. That stag head as well. I found out here on Crafters TV, you guys love a stag. So I've no doubt that this is going to be ever so popular in this bundle. You're then also going to get the Celebrate this season. In this set as well. You're then also going to get some beautiful decorative borders. So this one here is a confetti board. If I just turn that around, you'll probably see a little bit better just as to how that is going to look once you get that one foiled. You're then going to get some gorgeous frames as well. This lovely Art Nouveau frame. That again is included for your £100 worth of accessories. Then on top of that, you've got these gorgeous Leon borders and corners. And then finally, last but by no means least, you are going to get your Merry Christmas creator card. So that is £100 worth of goodies, okay? So you've got everything that you need to get started. But then you say to me, you're short of a machine. Well, that's where this deal is bonkers, because you then get the machine for free. And it comes with everything that you need as well to get started. It is phenomenal. Now, in the US, you get the machine for free, but $150 worth of goodies. What you will get is slightly different, and what you will get is more than I'm going to show you here, because some of the other goodies are still back in the warehouse. But you are going to get, amongst other things, this amazing Celebrate. That's included. You're then also going to get in there your Happy Birthday. We all love a butterfly, don't we? And that one is also included as well. The Papillon frame. Is that how you say it? Papillon? Papillon? Look at me. You're going to get this beautiful, beautiful heart stamp and cut die as well. And by the way, some of these are just for your foiling. Some of these are stamp and cut dies as well, which will go through as to what is what in just a few moments' time. And you're also going to get your cut and embossed folder here, this gorgeous Vichy frame. No, you're not going to get that.
Just to say, Ben.
Yeah.
We also have a foil press stamp and die that's got the same name. So you're going to get that equivalent. That's one of our embossing folders, but you're getting the same design that's in the foil press.
And thank you, Craig. And you are also going to get lots of other goodies as well, including love doves, love message, and you're going to get some foils as well, some rolls to get you started. So let's get cracking, shall we? By the way, do get your messages in if you'd like to say hello to us. Do you know what I would like to chat about today is Thanksgiving, because I feel like I don't know enough about Thanksgiving. So I know you're obviously very busy today. You're celebrating, you're getting ready, hopefully to see some friends and family and to obviously eat, drink and be merry. But what's it all about, please? Get in touch with us. You can get in touch on Facebook. You can get in touch on YouTube as well. And of course, you can send in your pictures to studio@crafterscompanion.tv. Any questions about anything that we're doing, anything that we're showing, but also let us know what you are thankful for today, how you're celebrating, what you're doing, what's it all about, because we want to know. And also, and I'll throw this over to my learned colleague here, if you comment during the show as per normal, you could be a winner.
Thank you very much. I just heard in my ear going, what? Yeah, maybe we should have told you.
Oh, we didn't tell
we didn't tell him. So anyway, I did say this just the other day. So anyone that is watching, that are commenting right now, so on the Crafters TV Facebook feed or the YouTube feed, at the end of this show, I'm going to choose a selection of different names, and everything I make, I will personally give away.
Yeah.
So I will give them away at the end of the show. So you have to be commenting. But like Ben says, you do it anyway. You don't need to do anything different. Do as you do, and we'll pick out some names later on. But yeah, we're going to go on straight in. We're going to demo the foil press. What we're going to do with this one is, to start with as well, kind of talk you through it if you are new to the foil press. First couple of demos are going to be using some of the products that the UK get in their bundle. However, if you've got some matching products across in the US, you might have some that will match, you could be using them. So we are covering all bases for this one. Our foil presses enables you to do your foiling at home. We've got a selection of foils on the show. You know, we always have loads more. Some are out of stock, obviously, with current circumstances, but we will be getting them back in. With our foil press, it's all done on tight. So you have got 3 heat gauges. So you've got low, you've got medium, and then you've got high. So this enables you to do foiling onto so many different materials. You get a matrix within your actual foil press box. It gives you an idea of some of the different elements that you can foil: cardstock, pearlescent card, vellum, mirror card, acetate, PU leather, all these different materials, and Ben will show you just shortly. You can foil so much more. You've got the timer guide just here. Now, everything I'm going to be foiling today, I'm going to be on the low, and what I'm going to change is the time. That dictates the medium that I'm foiling, because we're going to be foiling different mediums throughout the show, Ben. You've got your power, and you've also got your main power. It's plugged in, it's gone green, which means we are good to go. What will happen is, once if you leave it and the doorbell goes, the phone goes, what will happen is it will cut itself off after about 25 minutes. So we've got that safety feature. You do get all your little accessories, including some foil, include a starter pack of stamps and dies. What these are, you're going to see me throughout the show actually handle the foil press stamps with my hands. However, you do get these heat-proof elements with that, just in case either you're a bit heat sensitive, or not everyone's lucky to have a craft room. So you've maybe just got a really small actual foil press or actual crafting area. You've maybe just got an expensive desk or something. So at least you now can protect it with everything that you have got. So what we're going to do first, let's do a bit of foiling.
Yes.
I'm even going to show you how you can emboss your foil press stamps. I know.
Whoa!
Emboss. So usually I would say, even if you don't have the foil press, get the stamps and you can do the embossing. But you're buying the stamps, and you're getting the machine anyway.
Back to front,
so you can cover it. It's
bonkers.
ridiculous. It's bonkers.
It's what, Craig, you would call
a humdinger. Can you say murder in a Scottish accent?
What?
Murder.
Can I do that?
Yeah, I like hearing people doing that.
You people, did you just say?
Sorry?
I used to say I like you people doing that.
No, I like hearing people say that.
Hearing people.
Yeah.
I thought you said I like you people doing that.
You people
over there. Murder.
I don't know why people just doing a Scottish accent saying the word murder. It just makes me laugh. It makes me laugh.
I don't know why when I do my Scottish accent as well. I find I have to go sort of like quite gruff. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people do as well.
Aye, I have to do it like that. Aye.
Like a pirate.
No, that's yar. But anyway, carry on, Craig. Aye.
So what I'm going to do with this one, so again, we are following just some of the elements that you get within the UK bundle, but again, you guys stateside will have so many of these at home. So I'm going to use Celebrate the Season. Now what I would tend to say as well, just quickly before we go on to foiling, you tend to see in the actual matrix, it says small die, medium die, large die. So what we tend to say is, if your foil press stamp covers about a third of your platform, that would tend to be about a small. If it covers 2/3, that would be a medium. And then if it covers the full platform base, which we have got background dies on the show, and just to say as well, sometimes we chop and change the foil press stamps. Sometimes you'll hear us call them dies because they look like dies. They are in actual fact foil press stamps. So with this one here, what I would say is that's going to be kind of like a small, relatively small on that one just there. But you can see here we've got small ones. I'm going to do it onto our black matte cardstock, so it's 10 seconds. I know with my machine, I just need to add 2 extra seconds on. So I've got it good to go. So we are on 12 seconds, we're on green. So all that I'm going to do is just prop my stamp into my base platform.
Yep.
All got grids, so if you want to do any lining up, you can do. Press start, you don't need to set your watch, you don't need to set your phone, the timer, anything like that. It does it for you. As soon as it's ready, after the 12 seconds, you're going to hear this noise.
Hey.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring some of our paper craft foil for this. Go at home in your foils. Using my black matte card, so I've done my foil shiny side facing down. I'm then doing my black card, and now what I'm just doing is I'm just sliding that out. You've got heat tongs just at the top just there, so if you bend it, they'll bend and your foil press won't work. This goes straight through your Gemini Junior, so all that I'm just doing is just feeding it up. Everything I'm using, it'll work with this one and the extender plate for your large Gemini, but of course it's going to work with your large 9x12 platform too, if you have that one. So if I then just take this one off, so then we have now got this foiled onto our actual cardstock. So if I come close up, and then what we're going to do is we'll show you these just close up, so how you can see how it is all foiled. So if I peel that off,
Oh, yes.
now look at that. We
Brilliant.
have got our foiled just beautifully onto a black card. Tend to do black quite a lot, Ben, is because if any mistakes are shown, it's going to be shown on black card. Don't throw this away, because later on I'll show you how you can use your waste. Don't put it in the bin. So that is that one. And then just so that you can see, all that I've done before is just chop this down to size, because what we're going to do is we're going to assemble very, very, very quick cards throughout the show. And then what we're going to do for this one, once again, we're going to bring in a piece of black card. But for this one, what I need is my actual Leon, and we're going to be embossing this one instead. So let's just bring in our Gemini Junior plates. So I'm just going to pop my plate down. Then I'm going to bring in my embossing mat. So we've got that one there. So what I'm then going to do is bring in my cardstock and then my Leon, my border. I'm going to pop that one to the top. You can tape it down if you want just to secure it, but I'm just going to place it as it is. I'm putting my plastic shim, get an extra bit of depth. I'm going to put my metal shim and then my top cutting plate. So I'm just going to hold on to that, and then we're going to feed that one through. So now, not only does your foil press stamps become foil press dies, what they do now is they also enable you to emboss. So you can do it afterwards, so you can come along with your inks or your gilding waxes, anything like that, and that's really going to show off the design. So if we then bring this one in, so if I remove this, so we can see just up there, and then if I come really close up, and now, because it's black, tell you what, my original one, I've not got gilding wax on it, so this is what it'll be. So I've embossed it and then I've popped it onto silver card. So what I'll do with this one, just so you can see, let's just bring in just a bit of gilding wax, because there's no point in doing this technique and you can't really see the emboss.
No.
So let's just bring this one in, and then what it does is it kind of proves, Ben, that it does actually emboss as well. So there we go. We'll just do a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit. Now I'm going to come close up with this one so we can see, look at that. Look at all of that emboss. So either do the emboss side or the deboss side. So that's another way you can use your foil press stamps, not just by foiling it. So then if I bring this one back in that I've already done, and I just matte and layered that onto a bit of our silver gilding wax. So you have to trust me on that. Each side does look like that when it comes to the emboss. So then we're just going to just mat and layer this one up. And again, this will be one that you could potentially win if you're just commenting.
Oh yeah, keep forgetting about that.
Anything you like, and I will come along.
Oh, no, don't say anything you like.
Myself, yeah, within reason.
You know, nice things.
Yeah, of course. It needs to be nice.
Yeah, exactly. Just, you know, when you say that, say anything you like. You know, can say anything. We get your questions in. There's already a few questions coming in just whilst we're watching Craig here. So anything that you want to know about the foil press, but also tell us about your Thanksgiving. I want to find out more about it because honestly, I don't know too much. Do you know much about Thanksgiving?
No, the only kind of thing I know about that, of course, is Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Yes.
And then also, I just kind of learnt the other day that, certainly in America, that Santa's not really seen. He's not seen until after Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Is that right?
And then from after today, Thanksgiving, that's when Santa will start to be seen, you know, when he's doing his Christmas rounds.
Oh, well, there you go.
But look at that.
Yes.
So we've just done that one. So again, that is using the Leon as well as celebrate the season. So we've got the foiled element into the middle. And again, keeping in mind, both sides have been embossed. And that is what it would look like if you were to use your gilding wax. Again, I've just done that to show you how you can, of course, emboss your black card or any card using your foil press stamps.
Just brilliant. Really, really easy to do as you're seeing here. It's such a great machine. If you've tried maybe foiling before and you've struggled, this machine is going to allow you to foil so simply. And also just to touch on, because there's a few of you asking, and I don't normally do this part of the show, but I've got the board here so I can look like an expert for a second here all of a sudden. A few of you are going, well, hang on a minute, what can I foil onto? So this is just, this isn't an exhaustive list, I don't think at all, but basically you have got a whole host of different things. So like glitter card, faux leather, cotton fabric, we've got denim on there, you can foil onto acetate, onto ribbon, onto craft metal, and also vellum. There's so many different things that you can foil onto. One question I will quickly ask, because a few people are asking about sort of foiling onto napkins, so fabric. Is there a way, Craig, if we're foiling onto our, I don't know, we want to make some Christmas napkins that are foiled, is there any way of kind of like sealing it so that they can then be washed, or is it kind of like a one-use thing, really?
So what I would tend to do is you can get, it's kind of like a sealer out there.
Yeah.
You could obviously seal your fabrics, but I need to double check with Bernie what that name is. What I would then do is actually I would probably just hand wash them afterwards. Yeah. Or alternatively, just foil them onto your paper napkins and then just dispose of them afterwards.
There you go. Keep those questions coming in, keep the comments coming in, because of course, don't forget, you can win all of Craig's makes. Must say a few hellos quickly to Fran from Maryland, Deborah from California, Roberta from Connecticut. Happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. Mariah says, Happy Thanksgiving Day. Happy Thanksgiving. And also, Happy Thanksgiving to all, says Gwen. Deborah says, Happy Thanksgiving. And Gilmore says, Happy Thanksgiving from Michigan. It's lovely to have you all here with us. Keep those messages coming in. Susan on Facebook says, hello, Scotty, Hottie, Craig, and Ben. Love the King of the Foil Press masterclasses in my best Leanne voice. I'm ready. Love the fact how he's like the Scotty Hottie. What am I? Just Ben. Anyway, moving on. Let me tell you about some of the foil that we've got available, because if you're getting this amazing machine, you want to have some beautiful foils to be foiling with, right? Absolutely. All right, so these are hugely popular. The great thing about these as well is not only do these look gorgeous, but you get so much for your money. This is your rose gold. You get 5 meters of foil on each roll, $3.99 or $4.95, or any 2 for £6 or $7. Gorgeous. Rose gold, always very, very popular indeed. As is the Aurora. Take a look at that. If I just give that a little flash there, you can see how it picks up all of the different colours on that beautiful foil. $3.99 or $4.95. That's going to be popular. Oh, hang on a minute. Look at this. Can you see 20% of this is already gone? The gold spangles. Look at that. That is a disco on foil, isn't it? That's gorgeous. $3.99 or $4.95, or any 2 for £6 or $7. Next up, ooh, this is Old Glory Blue. That's rather nice, isn't it? That's really popular as well. 30% of that is already gone. Don't forget 5 meters on that roll there as well. Love it. And also, oh, silver spangles. Do you know what? Every time I pick one up, I go, well, that's my favourite. And then I pick the next one up and I go, no, I think that's my favourite. Look at the silver spangles there. That's gorgeous, sort of holographic, isn't it? Almost $3.99 or $4.95, or any two for £6 or $7. I'd get them all. To be honest, I would. Look at all those, gorgeous. Get them all. Go on, treat yourself. It's Thanksgiving. Go on, get the whole hog. Look at them. How can you leave one behind? I mean, how can you only go for one? Get them. Oh yes. Anyway, if you go for all of those, you will of course need a machine that's going to allow you to do the foiling. And here's the crazy thing about this deal. You buy the accessories and then we give you the machine. It just strikes me that we've got that the wrong way around, but it doesn't matter. It matters not. £100 worth of accessories, so you're going to get more foil within this bundle, all right? Absolutely gorgeous. You get the cerise and the rose gold here. Don't forget, so you've got 5 meters on each roll. So there's your foil to get you started, and then you're going to get a whole host of beautiful foil press stamps as well. So you've got your trailing heart there, which is absolutely gorgeous. There you go. You can just see it a little bit better there. You're then also going to get this stag's head. And I know how popular that is, particularly as well, you know, for your Christmas makes, that's going to come in handy very, very soon, I'm sure. You're going to get Celebrate the Season as well. That's the one we saw just a few moments ago there, but you can see how that foil's out there in the gold. You're then going to get some beautiful borders. This confetti border, I think that would look rather nice in the, was it the silver spangle that we had a few moments ago? I think that would work with that beautiful confetti border. That's included. You're then also going to get, this is a stamp and cut die, okay? So once again, that is included in the bundle. Your Art Deco, or is it Art Nouveau or Art Deco? Art Nouveau, that beautiful frame. You're then going to get the Leon, the border and corner stamp, which is gorgeous. You can see again, if I flip that round, you can see all of the detail that is going to bring to you. And then you're going to get your creator card as well. I mean, this is rather handy, isn't it? Merry Christmas. That is included in the bundle. It's £100 worth of goodies. If you're in the US, $150 worth. A few of you asking why are the deals different? I think the answer to that is because the American goodies we're shipping from the US, aren't we? So that's why. So we've got different stuff in the warehouse over there to what we have in the UK. So that's the reason behind that. But whichever way you look at it, £100 worth or $150 worth of accessories, then you get the machine for free. And as Craig was showing you, you get then everything else that you would all automatically already get with the machine included. So things like, you know, your plates to use, more foil, more goodies to get working with, and all of the kind of safety features as well, including the mats and the little, what are they called? The little gloves. What are they called?
Pincers?
No, these. What do you call them?
Finger grippers?
The what? What?
Grippers? Finger grippers?
Yeah, the finger grippers. Yeah, you get those as well, which are quite cute, aren't they?
They are, yeah. You could have a wee game with them, you know. Instead of being like puppets, you could just, you know, play with the, you know, we could just speak to each other.
Oh, they could just, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a second. What's that, Mr. Finger Gripper? What? It's time to go back to Craig for another demo. All right then.
Okay, let's go. We'll go for it. Let's go. Here's a few things that you can see for you guys here in the UK that you can make. Of course, some of you in the States sites might already have some of these ones, so here's some ideas for you.
Wow.
Stag head, look at that. Again, straight onto black card with that one. But then think about your fabrics as well. So your satin ribbons, we're away to do that just in a moment. And then just all your other materials too. But then we've got your the cut and emboss frame as well that you could be using. Look at that, just with that gold. But then what about onto acetate as well? There is a piece of acetate just there.
Wow.
And then again, another one with the acetate as well as cardstock. So that's a few things that you can be making. But what to do is don't just think about cards. What about wrapping your gifts? Now, taking some inexpensive wrapping paper, and then what I've just done is I've just foiled this satin ribbon myself, and same with the little tag that I've just put there. We're going to use that next as well. So it could be someone's name, a family member, anything like that. Alternatively, it could just be your brown wrapping paper, and that would make it really nice and decorative. So what we're going to do first is let's use the larger alphabets first, and then we'll go on to your bundle where we'll use the border.
Great.
So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm just going to take the letters just to spell bro for this one. So it could be sis, it could be mum, it could be dad, you know, it could be anything like that. It could be longer as well. It doesn't have to be 3. Why did I take the I off? Don't need that. So
it could be Ben if you wanted that.
Or it could be Ben, absolutely. Absolutely. But it could be anything you like.
Could be Dapper Ben, as Carol's put on Facebook today, because obviously, you know, we've got the Hottie Scotty Craig, people coming up with ideas for me. Wendy says Bubbly Ben, you could have that as well, couldn't you? Bubbly Ben, that's quite nice.
Do you know what I would actually do, Ben, is do this one here. I would do Ben, but instead of using our matte and layer tat, I would bring in one of our star dies, and then that could be the word name Ben in the middle of a star.
Oh, I like that.
Put it on, you know that big dressing room door that you've now got here, you know, that no one else has got. You know, you could put it on the front of that.
Tell everyone about my dressing room, for goodness sake.
I don't really have a dressing room with a big star
No, he
on
doesn't.
it.
He doesn't.
And also, very quickly, who was it who put this? Susan said, well, Ben, another word for cheeky, is this right? Another word for cheeky is bratty. You are now christened Bratty Ben. That doesn't sound great.
No, that's like you've been a little monkey or
Like
a
you've been a-
torag
you've been a
or
brat.
been naughty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want that one.
No, I don't want that one.
No.
So we've got the words bro on this one. Now what I've done with this one is because what to think is either individually or, you know, the size of bro together, the 3 letters, that would be really quite small. So if I go to my matrix and I'm doing it onto like a fibrous green cardstock, so I would still do 300 GSM card. It says for a small die 10 seconds. I would actually say that's even smaller than what a small die would be. So I'm going to bring this down to 8 seconds. Some of these ones are just a little bit of trial and error when it comes to the time, but there is so much on our YouTube when it comes to the foil press as well as everything else.
Yeah.
Don't forget, after this show, everything that we've just done and talked about will be available still on YouTube for ever and ever and ever for you to follow. So I've just popped the word bro on, done them back to front because you need to remember that when we take the foils off, you need to, it needs to be on the reverse factor by the look that it's going to be. So I'm just going to straighten that one up. Now I'm just using some of our gold foil, so I just need to move that down slightly. See how I am using my fingers? It doesn't get boiling hot, but if you wanted to use the little tweezers, then you can do.
So I just ask, whilst you carry on doing this, but whilst you're doing that, a lot of people are still asking about the foil, all right? So you've got the 2 different types of foil, haven't you?
Have indeed.
So what is the difference between the different foils?
Rightio. So papercraft foil, it should really be kind of called all occasion foil.
Yeah.
You're not going to use it just for papercraft. You're going to use it for about 95% of your foiling. Acetate, vellum, glitter card, mirror card, acetate, all these different mediums, you're then going to be doing your papercraft foil. Your multi-surface foil is only going to be for something like your real leathers, real leathers that you're going to be using your multi-surface for. So keep in mind, most of the time, it is going to be your papercraft foil.
Okay. Cool.
So if I then peel that one off, so let's take a corner of it. Now look at that.
Yes.
We've now got the word bro. Keep in mind that could be anything you like, and then you'd come along with your die or even just your guillotine and chop that up.
Nice work, bro.
But then, you're welcome, bro. What we need to do is we need to do that ribbon for a bit of decoration.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, just to show as well, is we've got our tweezers. So if you are a bit heat sensitive, just close the tweezers and then pop them to your stamp and it lifts them up, and then I'm going to go to my heat proof mat, and then what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to drop them and then I'm going to let go. So what I'll do is I'll lift that one up higher for you, so if I go a bit closer, and then I'm just going to let go, and then they actually just fall onto your heat proof mat.
Handy.
So it's nice and handy. You could be using them for elsewhere in your crafting. So I've now got my satin ribbon. This could be gross grain, it could be any of your different texture cardstocks, anything like that. And or textured ribbon, sorry. And I'm going to take the confetti border, which comes within the UK bundle.
Brilliant.
So what we need to do for ribbon, let's bring in some of our gold foil here. Ribbon, we also need a shim, which is just a piece of 300 GSM cardstock. And then keeping in mind, I've not done it as long as originally on my parcel, but this is going to show you how you can foil an extended piece. So what I need to do is go and buy the matrix. So following the matrix, and then it's got your it's got your ribbons just here. It's got for 5 seconds. It's for low, small is 5 seconds. For a medium, it's 10 seconds. Now what you need to keep in mind is obviously that's really quite a smaller one, but it's the length of it. So this is where it's going to be a medium size. So 10 seconds. I'm going to pop that onto my platform, and we're pressing start. So that does the countdown for you. I've got my foil cut to size, try and have everything ready. And then what I'm even going to do is I'm going to use a bit of our low tack tape just to secure our ribbon. Oh, there we go, knock my set down, we'll sort that in a minute.
It's usually my job to do that.
So we're bringing in our foil, shiny side down.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do is, let's just use our tape. We're going to tape this just towards, up at the top there, just to make it sure it's nice and straight.
Yeah.
And then we're going to pop our actual shim on.
Yeah.
So that's going to go on, and then we're going to then pop our carbon plate over the top, sliding it out, and then we're going to run this one through. So the actual shim, because your fabric is quite thin, the shim actually helps to bulk it out so your foil press stamp actually foils into the material. Also, it protects your top carbon plate. If you foil your carbon plate on the top, don't worry, it's fine, it'll work perfectly every time, you'll just be ending up with a decorative carbon plate. However, it kind of protects any excess coming off onto your plate. So I'm then just going to lift that one up, and then if I then come close up, and then I'm going to come close up and I'm going to peel this one off, and then if we start on there, and then we're going to see how you'll get. Now with the way the edges of this ribbon, it's the thicker edges, so just round here, see how I've got gold foil all the way down?
Yeah.
That's normal because I've got a thick edge that you can see just there. So then to carry on, what we do, we're still on 10 seconds just here. Now each time you use your foil press stamp, you still need to reheat it. So we're on 10, we're on green, good to go. So I'm just going to press start for that to do the countdown. I'm then just going to get my actual ribbon kind of lined up. So where the foil last ended, so we'll see from up above just in a moment. If we can go up above.
Here we go, as if by magic.
If we go by magic, if we can go from up above.
There you go.
There we go. So we can see just there. And then what I'm just going to do is, I'm just taping that one down so my foiled elements just end just at the top there. So then what we're going to do is lift that one up, and then we're just doing foil side down once again. We're going to fold this one back on itself. We're then just going to pop our carbon plate. Now this bit I'm just going to bend over backwards just so it just actually fits through. So we're then going to feed up just our foil press, and then we're going to run that one through. So just by pulling your ribbon back, that's going to stop it from entangling in your foil press. But what happens is it continues to foil in onto your satin ribbon. So let's bring this one back in again. So just lift this one up, and then we're just going to, now with this one, let's see if this works because I didn't put my shim in. So what I'm going to do is if we start to peel, yeah, it worked perfectly.
Yes.
Peel that one off, and then there we go. So we can see how we can start to foil all of our ribbon. So I would just carry on, even on a longer piece of our satin ribbon, just keep going and keep going and keep going using that same method, and then for as long as you want. And then once you've got it to the length, you can wrap it around your parcel. Again, what you could then do is do the name, just die cut it with your nesting dies, and then that could be a bit of fancy gift wrapping for you when it comes to your gifts.
So that is an awesome tip and an awesome demo there. Along that same sort of line, Eleanor was asking, how would you do a piece of wrapping paper? She says to wrap a gift of the size box Craig just showed us, or bigger. Did you show us a box? Oh,
but this one, but
yeah.
This one I hadn't foiled the paper. This is actual gift wrapping paper that I bought.
Yeah.
And then I've just foiled the ribbon all the way around. So when it comes to wrapping paper, again, you know, you're not going to be able to do larger sheets because of obviously the size of, you know, the gift, whether it's small or that. So what you need to do is you need to think around that. So maybe wrap your gift and then foil your ribbon, or foil the tag, or foil the decoration to go on the actual wrapping. So just think around it that way. But again, there's so much on our YouTube that you could be checking out for ideas.
There really is. I tell you what, it's brilliant, isn't it? Because you get all of the live demos here with Craig, who is the foil press king. And then, of course, you get all of the extra added YouTube videos, loads of stuff on our website as well. Lovely to have so many messages. Do you know what? It's great that so many of you have joined us on Thanksgiving. Diana saying, you're so sweet, Craig. Well, that's nice. Sheila on YouTube says, I love foiling. It adds a lot of class to your cards. Great deal, this as well. And it really does. This time of the year as well, adding a bit of sparkle, adding a bit of foil to your cards, your gift tags, your prezzies. Amazing. And Crafting Stacey on YouTube says, I love having Craig on the foil machine. I always learn more. He truly is the foil king. Suzanne on YouTube, yesterday I received my foil press. Great to have you on the show today. And Angelique de Groot on Facebook says, I'm making Christmas cards, been looking for some ideas. You've just inspired me to get my foil press out. That's what we're here for. That is what we are here for. Don't forget, you can inspire us as well by sending in pictures of what you've been up to recently. And also send us in pics of your Thanksgiving celebrations, please. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Now, if you've taken advantage of this deal today, or you've already got your foil press machine, this is a really good buy, because again, like Craig was showing us just a few moments ago there, if you want to be able to personalize cards, if you want to be able to personalize gift tags, if you want to be able to personalize home decor, this is a bundle that you've got to go for, because you've got the upper and lowercase alphabet, and then you've got all of your numbers there as well. So that is total personalization in whatever colour that you've got your foils in, and we've got the foils on a great deal as well. So that today is a 20% saving across the board, $35.99 or $39.96. Get involved, take advantage of these deals. Black Friday has come early here on Crafters TV. To time we're celebrating Thanksgiving, we're celebrating Black Friday as well. We've also got the bigger letters as well. Let me get some of these out for you here, so you can see these. They come with a little stamp as well, which is quite nice. So hang on, let's just. Am I doing these in order, or should I do these randomly, or what? I mean, oh, they were in order, weren't they? No, it's okay because I know my alphabet. F G H I J. No, it's fine. Right, so you get. I'll just show you a few of these because we'll be here forever. So basically, you've got your number suffixes. So you've got your st, your and your and your th. You're welcome. So these are $4.99 or $6.99. Any six for £20 or $29. You've then got your ampersand. And with this as well, with these, you do get the little stamp. So it's really cool. Once you've foiled these, that you've got the stamp that kind of intertwines with them as well, if I'm explaining that well. So you've got the stamp that works with your ampersand, as you can see there. I think I've said that correctly. Then we're going to go through the alphabet. Come on, everybody, here we go. Learn your alphabet with Ben. You've got A.
A.
B.
B. No, this could go on for an hour.
Yeah, we won't. You can see what I'm doing here. But they all come with a beautiful little stamp, as you can see, which intertwines with the letter. Now, all of the letters are proving very popular. The most popular letter is M, did you say? Oh, yes, so M is very limited. M for Mary. So if that's your choice of letter, go swiftly. I like the idea of, having these, I don't know, making little, what do you call them? Door signs for, your kids' bedrooms and that kind of thing. Because obviously, as we said, the fact that you can foil onto a whole host of different materials means that you've got the ability to do, home decor as well. But you get the point here. You've got every single letter with a little stamp that comes with it as well. $4.99 or $6.99. I won't do them all. Or any six for $20 or $29. You can see them in more detail on the web. We've also got the backgrounds on the show as well. These are really, really popular and on a super deal as well. Right, these are normally $29.99 or $43.95. Today, $10.49 or $15.38. It's a huge saving, whether you're in the UK or the US. The Grande Dots, 70% of the stock has gone on that. I'm not surprised. I'm really, really not. Even though, as I say, a lot of people perhaps celebrating today. It's not the biggest audience we've had, but loads of you jumping on board and grabbing that. Get it whilst it's at that price. We've then also got your vintage lace. And again, if I just flip this around so you can see on the reverse the kind of detailing that you're going to get. These are big stamps, great to kickstart and get you going. And if you are looking to do kind of, bigger projects, great that you can kind of, multi-foil these, I suppose, kind of, pop these together and do really, really big images. This is your ornate swirls. Again, just flip this around. You can see for yourself loads of detail on there. $10.49 or $15.38. The Royal Damask proving very popular too. You've got that gorgeous damask detailing there. And then I think this is my fave. Look at this. The deluxe chandelier, £10.49 or $15.38. Don't forget as well, using your platinum membership, if you are a platinum member, there's another 20% that comes off that price. 839 or 1213 just represents huge value for money on that deal. Keep those questions coming in. Keep the comments coming in as well, because remember, any comments, Craig will be doing a little bit of a draw. He'll be doing a big draw, for all of the things that he makes in this show on his Facebook page. Someone has asked, who was it? Very quickly. God, I've had loads of messages. Can you get Craig? Who was it? Can you get Craig to sign his makes? Someone said they'd be very excited to get Craig to sign his makes. You going to be signing them, or is that an extra cost?
Of course I'll sign them. Of
Ah!
course I will do. It would be a privilege and an honour.
That was from Crafting Stacey. Yes, can you autograph it? Oh, and Crafting Stacey also goes on to say, oh, and also Ben sign it too,
yes,
with 3 little emojis with hearts for eyes.
Absolutely. I wouldn't sign it without Ben signing it anyway, so you're no problem at all.
There you
we
go.
will do that.
One question, because I know you've got stuff to show us, and this is going to lead on to what you're showing us now. A lot of people asking, it's the 2 questions I think we get a lot on these foil press shows. The question about the foils, which you've answered, and a lot of people asking, can I use dies that I've already got to foil with?
Yes, and actually before the show is out, we didn't go over it myself and Erin in the gallery, but we'll show you how towards the end how you can foil your normal dies, no problem at all.
Good.
Very easy. But then just to show you some ideas that Ben was showing you with the background dies. So this is where we're going to look just towards the background. So it could be, you know, back of an invite, you know, for starting to have parties in the next year. Again, for looking at the backgrounds just here, but cutting into some of the other ones that you've got. So whether it is your card, whether it is, you know, your acetate, you can see just there, but it could be smaller cards, it could be larger cards. So what we're going to do first is I've got a demo with the Royal Damask?
Yes.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this dotty one first because it is so cool. I'm going to show you a technique with that one. It's one of my favourite techniques. And I actually came across it when I was demoing in a store in Edinburgh. And some of the ladies asked me about the background dies and could you use the waste on top of what you've just foiled? And I was like, I don't know, let's try it. And it worked. So that's what we're going to do.
Cool.
So what we're going to do first is background dies, because going by the matrix, if you bring it in for this one, what we'll do is showing you this technique, but we'll do it onto white smooth cardstock. I need to pop this up to 45 seconds. So I'm already on 45. So I'm just going to place that one on and then we're just going to press start. I've got my cardstock to go. Now, I'm going to be using a few other different foils. We've got some on the show, but obviously keeping in mind as well, just with the way obviously the current world is at the moment, some things are out of stock. We will be getting them back in, for instance, colour of the foil. So, you know, you don't need to panic, they will be coming. But just to show you kind of the contrast and the difference, that's why I'm using maybe a few different foils. I'm going to use a silver and then a turquoise that we have in our range that will be back in stock soon.
Ooh.
So as this then just counts down, again, it does the countdown for you. It's edge to edge heating on the platform plate. So you just know that you're going to get heating all the way throughout. Once it does the countdown, it's then of course going to beep. I just need to have my foils ready to go, which I've got on this occasion. And we're just going to pop do silver first, shiny side down. And then I'm just going to pop my white cardstock over the top. And then what we're going to do is again, just bring in our carbon plate. So we're just going to place it up. There's a ridge at the top there, so you just press it up against the ridge and then slide it out. And then we're just going to run this one through. So you can use this as it is, but cut into it, you know, die cut it. Or when I showed you right at the start, actually embossing with the Leon frame, you can imagine what this would look like embossed. All those raised 3D dots, these would look incredible. So if I then take this one up, and then what we're going to do is if I come close up for you to see this one, so if I go close up and then peeling that one off, so we've got all that. Now see just in there, Ben, that's what we would say is underfoiling.
Okay.
Now this is any other foil press machine out there, what would happen is you kind of have to, you know, just lump it and like it. Whereas with ours, all that we need to do is just add a few extra seconds.
Yeah.
So let's put that one to the side. So we're going to do that again, but with the turquoise.
75% of the grande dots has gone, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm not
flying at you.
surprised. I
Flying.
am not
10
surprised.
quid, what a bargain.
So all I've done with that one is I just popped it up to 48 seconds, just added 3 seconds on. Again, this sort of thing, just a bit of trial and error. But go by the matrix to start with all the time and then take it from there.
One thing I'll ask you in a minute, because you obviously talked there about underfoiling.
Yes.
There's a few people having problems with overfoiling. Got a specific question which I'll maybe put to you in a second.
Okie doke,
Yeah,
no
okay.
problem. We shall do that one. So we've got our foil press just counting down. So what I'm going to do next is we're going to take the silver that we foiled. So we're going to use this one. So I'll pop that to the side. And then what we're wanting to do is the waste that we'd call it, that comes from the turquoise, we're going to be using that one. So what we're going to do is let's then just pop our foil over the top. So that one can go like so. So if I pop that one on, and then we need our cardstock as well. So that can go there. And then what we're just going to do is run this one out. And again, we're going to run that one through. So once again, that's going to do the foiling onto the cardstock, no problem at all. That could just be a card blank.
Yeah.
Simple card blank onto your foil press. Again, if you've got the extender plate for the large Gemini, use that one. If you've got the 9x12 platform, use that one. So if I take this one up, and we'll go close up again on this one for you to see. So if I then start to peel that one off, now look at that. All that needed was 3 extra seconds, absolutely spot on. So now, what we're going to do is let's bring our foiled silver layer, and we're going to bring in the waste.
Yes.
So we're going to bring in the waste. Then what we're going to do now is we are going to overlap it. So we're going to overlap it so that we can just see how, if I line it up, so the waste of the turquoise is now over the silver.
Yeah.
So other than that slight bit in the middle where it's underfoiled, we are bang on. But then what about, Ben, if you move it slightly down, you get a shadow effect. How cool does that look? So what I'm going to do is let's plug that back in. I'm going to take this off. Again, it doesn't get boiling hot while I can handle it, but we're just going to move it out the way. Let's move it that way just for the time being. Then what I'm going to do is let's just bring in a bit of low tack tape. So I'm just wanting to make sure I get this lined up where I want it. So again, I'm going to leave just a little bit of the whiteness. So I'm wanting to then, let's just get that one. So we've got a bit of the white shadow just poking out. So then what I'm going to do is just carefully bend that one over, and then I'm just going to tape that one on. So all that I'm just doing is I'm just making sure that I tape that foil onto the card so that it's nice and secure. So bringing this back in, and I'm just going to come down 45 seconds. This is a technique you'll either need to write down or watch on YouTube because it's not in the matrix.
I've not seen this one before.
You've not seen this one before?
Now I'm excited.
Rightio. So
Can't
again,
wait.
this is what we'd say is the waste technique.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do with this one, so 45 seconds, turning it over the top, just like so. Then what I'm going to need is 2 shims. This is just a 300 GSM cardstock, so 2 of them over the top there. We also need our magnetic shim from our Gemini Junior. I always use this one just for my foil press. For my foil press. You can mix and match, you know, go back and use this for your Junior, but I just like to use one separate. And then I've pressed start to do the countdown. This is the only technique, Ben, where you layer everything up at once, then do the countdown. Everything else, you pop the foil press stamp on, do the countdown, and then you pop your foils and that on, and then pop it through.
Well, Rhonda will be loving this because Rhonda asked a few moments ago about techniques with the waste foil. So you're getting that here. We just wait about 30 seconds, and we're going to see something special. Lots of you loving the foil deals that we've got as well. Cindy saying, I've ordered 4 of the Old Glory Blue and 2 of the Pine Tree. I can't wait. Rhonda, thank you for the masterclass. I've finally used my foil press. And Janet saying, woohoo! Made it home on time to watch Craig's foil press demos. Hello, Craig. Hello, Ben. Hello, Janet. And I think we're just about ready to hear the beat.
Look at that, Ben. Could have done that if you tried, eh? So what I'm going to do is if I turn it, just so you can see what I mean by sliding it out. So actually, if I go that way, there we go, that's perfect. So I'm going to slide that one out. Now, can you see the prongs there at the top?
Yeah.
That's why you slide it. If you bend it up and pull it, what's going to happen is you're going to damage them, which you don't want to do. So then we're just going to feed this through. We've got a lot of layers there, so I'm just holding on to it just until the Gemini just actually takes grip and feeds it through. So with those layers, with the combination of the heat as well as the pressure, that's then going to foil all of those waste parts into all of these little areas. So we can just take all these ones off.
All right.
So take these ones off. Now your foil press won't do any damage of that to your low tack tape, so don't worry. And then what we can do is if I start to peel this one off, and then look at that. Now there is our waste sheet. Look at that. Nothing on it. Now look at that. So we've just popped the waste of the turquoise
That's brilliant.
over the silver, and I just moved it a couple of millimeters to the left so that we get that white shadowed effect. But you can be doing that with any of your backgrounds. You could be doing that with any of your other foil presses if you want. But I could still come along and do that same technique again, but reverse rolls, doing the silver on top of the turquoise. So that's one of the techniques, using the background as well as the waste. But let's go straight in. We're going to do the damask for this one just here. So if I bring in my layer, so Royal Damask, and then what I'm going to do is
80%, sorry, of the grande dots has gone, by the way. That's 80% flying out the door, flying. Whichever of these backgrounds you love, get it quickly, because it seems to be when we're showing them in detail, people are then going, yeah, I love that, I want to grab it. So the Royal Damask will probably go the same way as soon as we're looking at that now. Oh, lovely colours you got there, Craig.
Really nice, isn't it? Really nice and festive for these ones here. Again, I'm not sure if the berry is in stock. It is one that we're just waiting on. So again, it's the background. So what I need is 45 seconds, which means we're good to go. So then what I'm also going to do for this one is with the glitter card, if we have a look at the matrix, it tells you at the side here if you need an additional shim. Now beside our glitter card, which is just here, but it doesn't say a shim. I actually pop a shim in just because you've got all of these grains within the actual glitter card. So the shim really helps pull and push the foil into where it needs to go.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, background 45 seconds, pop that one on the top, and we're going to press start. So I've got my shedless glitter card from our luxury gold pack, and I've got some of the berry red. And you can also do what I'm away to do onto the mirror card, but that just does the countdown. And then probably if I have time as well, if we take one of the Regency frames, and we will show you how you can then foil that one as well, because that die cuts too.
Wow. Okay. Got questions galore mounting up. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll wait until Craig's finished this sort of section of demos. Then we'll fire a load of questions at him. See how he gets on. And then we'll crack on. By the way, I must just announce that we have found our husband of the day. Which is Beth Noob's husband. My husband just asked me, says Beth, if I wanted him to buy me the foil press bundle for Christmas.
Whee!
Yes, Beth's husband of the day. Yes.
Husband of the day.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Always wanted to win that one.
At least you have the chance of winning that one.
Oh, don't do that! Break my heart! Break my heart!
Sorry. You didn't expect that, did you?
No, I didn't expect that. Oh dear.
Shiny side down. Shiny side down.
Yeah,
And
carry
then
on. He's such a pro.
with the glitter card, again, facing downwards. This is when I'm going to put in my shim for this one here. So I've actually just ripped in half that last shim that I just used. And then we're going to pop on our carbon plate over the top. And then we're just going to slide this one out. So this is where so many people do say that they have some issues sometimes with the glitter card. And this is how I found that I can overcome it, by adding that extra shim. Extra pressure, which is pushing that heat foil, keep in mind the foil is heat activated, into the grains of the glitter. So we can then peel this one off. And then what I'm going to do is, again, we'll come close up, because it's always good to do it close up. Look at that.
Ooh, yes.
So it's a Royal Damask.
That's special.
Onto our glitter card. And just while we're here, let's just do that once more, but we'll do it onto our mirror card. Although this could be your mirror card from Hunky Dory, all these different ones that you can be doing. It doesn't just have to be, you know, like our cardstock or plain cardstock. We're still left with the waste, so again, you could then use that elsewhere into your crafting. If you want to do the technique we've done a moment ago, you can do. That's entirely up to yourself. But we'll just pop that down the way, and then it just lets us know we've got 27 seconds to go.
Got 27 seconds to go.
It's a song, isn't it? It's like a song, isn't it?
21 seconds to go.
21
Who
seconds.
sang that? So Solid Crew.
So Solid Crew.
Yeah, what a great. I would say what a great song that was. It wasn't a great song.
Was it? No, it was good at the time, I think.
It
wasn't
was good at the time, you know. Do you want a quick question?
If you got it.
Is there a grid on the foil press platform?
Absolutely there is. That's probably one of the key elements, should have said to start with. So within your actual platform, just while we assemble these ones, exactly the same, shiny side down once the beep goes, and then we're just doing our gold mirror card for this one. So shiny side down. And then what I'm just going to do with this one, also just like the glitter card, because mirror and mirror card can be quite thick, I'm putting a shim, sliding that one out. But within the grids of your platform, what you've got is you have got exactly that, the grids. You've got your inches all the way around that are broken down for you as well. So you can then line up all of your stamping dies. So then you can then have, certainly if it comes to your alphabets, you can line them up. If maybe say for instance the stag's head and you want to have that in a specific place, you can line that one up. But we'll show you that just in a moment. So if we take that one off, then there is our background onto mirror card or mirror card. So with the two of them, that's the glitter as well as the mirror card, you can then actually foil with a lot more ease if you just include a 300 GSM shim.
That's really Christmassy.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, love that. Just a few quick fire questions.
Yeah.
If I don't do these, I'm going to forget them. So, Debbie says, could you make your own background paper with sparkle pens and then foil on that?
So when it comes to foiling, you have to be able to have a heat source. So you have to have metal of some sort. Many people ask, how do you foil using your embossing folders? Well, you can't because they're plastic. So what you foil has to have be metal, and it has to have a metal edge. For instance, our foil press stamps or our normal dies that are thin.
Okay. And then Gloria has asked, I suppose this is embossing. Do you emboss first or would you foil first if you're foiling on embossing and foiling?
So I would then always, I would do the emboss first and then foiling. But then you need to watch either way. Then if you were to do that, if you were to emboss first, then foil, then what's going to happen is once you've embossed, you're going to flatten what you have already embossed. So you just need to think of it that way. If you emboss, then you have to pop your platform through it, it's going to flatten the emboss and vice versa. So you would just watch for that one.
And one final quick question, because I know we've got to go on, we're so busy. Jennifer says, how do you store your waste foil for later use, or is it better to use it right away?
No, what I tend to do, let's just say this was just inexpensive copier paper. I would just take a piece of A4 or letter size, I just fold it in half, and then I just store my waste in that way, and then I'll maybe even pop it into an envelope. I don't always pop them straight into an envelope because they're too flimsy. I would sandwich it between some copier paper, then pop it into an envelope and then use it later on.
Super duper. A couple of comments, then we'll move on. I'm loving starting my Thanksgiving with Craig and Ben. I think this needs to be a new tradition, says 4 Holidays on YouTube. Well, thank you for that. And the winner of the most foil rolls this Thanksgiving goes to Mariah, who says, I've just got an order of 20 foil rolls. Wow. I think that will last probably for a bit, won't it, eh? Brilliant stuff. That's 100 meters of foil. That's brilliant. That is brilliant, Mariah. Love that. And listen, once you have got your foil press machine, or if you've already got it, you probably know you're going to be foiling to your heart's content. So you probably will need 100 meters of foil. You'll also need goodies like this. These backgrounds are amazing. The Grande Dot is flying out of the door. 80% of the stock has gone. Remember, these are normally £30 or almost $44. You're getting them today for $10.49. or $15.38. Super, super versatile and super, super easy to use as well. You've then got your vintage lace too. That is absolutely gorgeous. Again, works in exactly the same way. So, so simple to use. Wait your 45 seconds or whatever it was, and then away you go. The savings are big, big, big. The ornate swirls, again, look at that. Absolutely stunning. Just so versatile, these, aren't they? And to get them home for that price today is phenomenal. There's the Royal Damask that we just saw a few moments ago. Didn't that look gorgeous in the red onto that gold? Really, really lovely. Very Christmassy. $10.49 or $15.38. And then the chandelier, my fave, I think, out of the backgrounds that you've got. Take a look at that. That's going to look amazing, isn't it? Foiled. $10.49 or $15.38 if you want to grab those today. Now, if you're looking for something crafty for your tree, take a look at this. This is the Christmas stocking, the crafty Christmas ornament for this year from Crafter's Companion. I think this is great. You've got it, this beautiful little stocking in Crafter's Companion colours. Crafter's Companion just here, 2020 here, and inside the stocking itself, it's crammed with loads of crafty goodies. There's cardstock and scissors and glue guns and all sorts in there. Going to look great on the tree, and all profits from that go to the Bradley Lowry Foundation. You can find out more details about that on our website. But the point is here, you're getting a really cute little Christmas tree ornament and decoration, and you're also helping a brilliant charity as well. $5.99 or $8.99 or any two for £10 or $15. And just to reiterate once again, the bush is not included. Right, next up. Well, you have to say these things, don't you? Because somebody, you can guarantee someone will go, oh, I got my stocking, but I didn't get the bush. You've got to say it. Right, next up. Talk about deals, right? The deal on the machine is phenomenal, but this bundle on the radiating stamp and cut dies is, well, it's silly, really. It's double discount, but look at the deals. It's 60% plus 20%. Normally $44.97 or $59.85. Today you're paying $14.39 or $19.15. 20% of a big stock here has gone. Do not miss out on this. If you've seen these before and thought, I don't know, can I stretch to $44.97? 14 quid or $19 is stupid. You're going to get Shine Bright. Absolutely stunning. Remember, these are the stamp and cut elements as well. So kind of like two things you're going to get here. But look at this. Be Happy. Again, gorgeous design. And that wonderful font inside as well with a lovely message. Then you're going to get your Superstar as well. I mean, how gorgeous is that? All three of those for $14.39. And if you can't stretch to the $14.39, you're saying, well, hang on a minute, I would love to take some of these home. Well, the individuals are also on a staggering deal, over 65% off on these as well. £5 or $6.50. Again, these should be £15 or almost $20. You're going to get thank you. Again, take off your 20% for being a platinum member. That comes down even further for you. Thank you, just gorgeous. Next up is this gorgeous Just For You. Again, £5 or $6.50. This Love You is gorgeous because scattered around the main heart there, you've got all these tiny little hearts as well. How gorgeous is that going to look once you've got that foiled off your foil press machine? And then the Dream Big again as well with that gorgeous butterfly. And these are honestly, these are flying out of the door. The Thank You and the Love You, half of the stock has gone. We're really, really busy. People obviously celebrating Thanksgiving, but just tuning in, you know, for a quick little second whilst the turkey's in the oven and going, say what? And taking advantage of those deals. Just ordered my machine, says Mary. My foiling machine is Mary from Cork in Ireland. Brilliant stuff. Do not miss out on these deals. It's so brilliant to be able to kind of kickstart Black Friday a little bit early and of course celebrate Thanksgiving with you as well. If you are getting ready for the celebrations, hopefully you'll have a brilliant time. We'd love to see some pictures as well. What are you up to? What's going on? What happens on Thanksgiving? We need to know more about this. What you're doing right now. Send in your pictures, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and of course keep getting those questions in. Any comments as well. Any questions and comments that we get on Facebook or YouTube, Craig will be sifting through them later on and picking winners for all of the demos that he does on this show. So all of the things he makes, he will be sending out, and he'll even autograph them for you as well. And if I get a chance, I'll put my little squiggle on them too. That's good, isn't it? So the thing is, really, you're probably saying to me, well, hang on a minute. The more demos he does, the more chance I've got of winning. So shut up, Ben, and get Craig on.
Read my mind. We're going to go on to the radiating dies for this one here. So we're going to do the thank you one. So what we've got with these ones here is element of foil press stamps, but you also get a die to go with it. So you get a coordinated size die to go with it. So then this gives you different options when it comes to creating your cards, because you can create your shaker cards, you can create, you know, in a page, out a page, all these different ones. So what I'm going to do is I've taken just from my stash, it's like a teal card, so I've got a slight bit of a plastic coating, so again a different medium that we could use. Then following my matrix, I've already gone down to 15 seconds. So just by changing them, in case you wonder, all that you're simply going to do is just have your minutes and have your seconds. So to go up it's just certainly the plus button, and then to go down, it's just your minus button. So if I go to 15 seconds for that one, so again, I've got my foils already good to go. Always try and have the foil just bigger and no more. So just what you need is more than enough. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pop this one on. This is where your grids are. So you've got your center line all the way down and all the way across, and then you've got all these inch. You've even got half-inch grids too. So what I'm going to do is let's pop it into the middle. So straight across the middle and then right down the middle as well. So if we pop that one on, and then I'm just going to press start. So we've got the little sentiment. So this one says thank you, and this is the one that foils too.
Yeah.
Even this one here, can you imagine what that would look like if you were to emboss it as well and go over with maybe your gilding waxes, or do it on white cardstock and then use your sparkle inks or anything like that? Would look awesome. So as always, we're just going to do shiny side down, so that one can just go over the top. I think I've just got my foils just big enough. Let's see if I've done it that way. Just a no more, I think. And then bringing in our cardstock again, so we can just pop that one on top, and then carbon plate, and then what we're just going to do is slide that one out, and we're just going to run this one through. So I've got all my steps kind of all pre-prepared, so I've got them all cut and up. I want to show you each step as we go along.
A couple of comments coming in. Sandra says, I have a cheap notebook to store waste foil in and a snug resealable bag to keep the notebook in. All negatives, as I call them, kept safe for later use. That's a good tip, isn't it?
That's such a good tip. That's
Yeah,
a
I like
really
that.
good idea as well. So yeah, anything like that, or your little pockets, or maybe, you know, your envelopes like that, that would work fine as well.
Ooh, look at that.
But look at that kind of explosion. Look at that. Now these work as a good resist as well, Ben, any of your foil colours. So if you were to do that onto maybe a watercolour card or smooth cards, come on top with your inks or sparkle inks, colour it, and then those actual foils, that will resist the colour. So you get that resist effect, which looks awesome. Again, just sliding that one in. Again, if you are heat sensitive, all I'm going to do is just pick that one up, and I'm just going to move that across to my mat, and then all that we're going to do is we're just going to let go, and then that's just going to fall on top.
Brilliant.
On green, which means we are straight, good to go. Now we're going to use thank you. Now that is absolutely tiny, so all that I need for that one is as little as 3 seconds. So I'm going right down to 3 for that one. And then I'm going to bring in just a piece of ivory cardstock, and then a little bit of foil as well that we can see just there. So then we're just going to pop our sentiment on and press start. So as that one does the countdown, we're going to pop our foil over the top, bring in our cardstock over the top, and then our carbon plate. So again, what I'm going to do is run this one through.
Here's some maths for you, Craig. Kathy on YouTube says, what is the average time being used for the time on the foil press, please?
I would probably, I'm trying to think what I do a lot of. I would probably say around about 35 seconds.
All right.
35 seconds I seem to be using quite a lot on average. But it lets you see how we can then peel that one off.
Yeah.
And then we've got our foiled thank you.
Fantastic.
But then what you do is using your Gemini, use your die to go with it. So that then just die cuts, and then what you're left with is your little oval sentiment. So it's die cut for you. And then what we're going to do, if we bring this one back in, so this is the one that we foiled, then all that I just done beforehand is just on a piece of orange cardstock from our texture card. I've just done a bit of matting and layer that you can see that, and see how well orange works with that colour.
Yeah.
I just thought, you know, although it's like a deep teal, with the orange, it's kind of like fall, Thanksgiving, autumn kind of colours. And then I'm going to bring in my card blank. Again, just with a bit of matting and layer, all that I've just done is I've just taken one of our large stamps. So this was the thank you range, and I just randomly stamped thank you throughout. Taking our card blank, and this one is, it is 6x6, just over 6x6, and I've created my easel card.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is, let's just bring in our layers. So I've already got my tape on.
Whilst you're piecing that together as well, someone's asked, who is it? Sheila, what is the best way to put words inside your card with foil?
With your words, what I would do is, similar to what we've done earlier on, and actually foil it onto a piece of cardstock.
Yes.
And then matte and layer it into the centre of your card. That would be the best way.
Lovely.
So that's our base layer. So then let's just bring back in our layer that had foiled. That was rose gold that I used, for anyone that wants to know. Adding a bit of height although we get height with this card anyway because it's an easel. So we're just going to pop these ones off. And then what I'm going to do is pop this one on. Now it could be that way, it could be that way, it could be that way if you wanted to.
Yeah.
It's up to yourself. Pop that one on, and again bring in our sentiment as well. So let's just take the backing off for these ones. You don't have to have them high up with your 3-dimension, but of course I like to.
Yeah.
Pop that one on, and then I've just got a layer here as well.
I didn't know you like dimensions.
Did you not?
No,
No.
it's a new one.
It's new for a lot of people, isn't it? Go figure, eh?
Yeah.
Craig likes height. just gonna take that one off, and then what I'm going to do with these layers here, I've just added a bit of foam pad on the back. So if I then pop that one on, and then the reason I pop foam pads is because that creates kind of like a base for our card to sit against.
Yeah.
And then if we leave it like that, you can have put decoration at the bottom if you want, but we've just gone for that one there. So that could be thank you, you know, for many occasions. Maybe you've got a gift for Thanksgiving, send it out. It's still fall, autumn themed, but it's not overly Christmas themed. You know, I was saying thank you for a Thanksgiving card, so something a wee bit different.
Brilliant. Again, do you know, this is the brilliant thing about this machine as well. It's such a time saver, isn't it? It makes it so easy for you to get foiling. And the fact that, again, you've got so many different foil stamps for every occasion, lots of different shapes and sizes as well there. So you can see that even, you know, if you've got tiny bits of foil to use, you do have foil stamps available to use those on. But these are absolutely flying out of the door. That is the bundle that I've got there. There we go. A quarter of the stock of this has gone. Another 5% of stock has gone during that last demo. It's a phenomenal bar. You've seen how easy they are to use. They've seen how versatile they are to use as well. And to get them home with a 60% plus 20% saving today is amazing. You've got your Shine Bright. You're also going to get your gorgeous Be Happy. Look at that. And then that superstar, the one I've got on my dressing room door. $14.39 or $19.15 for that one. If you don't want to go for all of those three today, we do have the individuals, as I've said. These are £5 or $6.50. Again, bonkers prices. Thank you is the one we just saw there. Again, 65% off and 50% of the stock of Thank You has gone. 60% has gone. 60? 60, yeah, 60. Just for you, 40% of this stock has gone. £5. Come on, again, if you are shopping for a crafter in your life, then honestly, these are amazing goodies at stocking filler prices. Love you. 60% of this has gone. £5 or $6.50. And dream big. Just 20% of the stock of that has gone. So if you want to get your hands on it, go swiftly. Now, all of these you need to be using, of course, with your foil press machine. What's that? You haven't got a foil press machine yet? Well, I've got a brilliant deal for you, because we are giving you £100 worth of accessories. Okay, so you pay £100 or $99.99 today, which gets you 5 meters of your rose gold foil, 5 meters of your cerise foil as well, and then a whole bundle of foil stamps for you. You're going to get the gorgeous trailing hearts. You're then also going to get your stag head. You're going to get Celebrate the Season, which we saw a little bit earlier on. Then you're going to get the confetti border. We saw that one in action on the ribbon a little bit earlier on during the show. You're also going to get your Art Nouveau creator card. You're also going to get the gorgeous Leon border and corner stamp. And you're also going to get the Merry Christmas creator card. That is £100 worth of accessories for your machine. Where's the machine, I hear you cry? Oh, we're giving you that for free.
What?
We're giving you that for free.
Free?
Free.
Never.
Yes.
So you buy the accessories, but you're getting the machine. Is that not a bit backwards?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying all along. He's just cottoned on. But don't you worry about that. And by the way, it's not just the machine either, is it? Oh, no. You get all these goodies as well. So you get all of the plates that I've moved around and the excitement that you need to get going. You get more foil. You get more of your goodies as well. Of course, you get your heating plate, and then you get all of the accessories. So the tweezers, the little finger grips, your mat included. pretty much you've got, well, no, actually everything that you would need, you have got with this collection. It is a phenomenal buy. If you're watching in the States, of course, as well, $150 worth of goodies and accessories, and again, the machine for free. And again, a few people are asking why is the deal different? Because the US version, obviously, we're shipping from America, so there's different things in the warehouse there. That's the only reason why those things are different. But whichever way you look at it, it is a phenomenal day to get your hands on the foil press. And whilst you're at it, why not get yourself some more goodies as well? Because the foil stamp die expressions traditional type is proving really popular too. 63 elements here because you're going to get your lowercase and your uppercase alphabet, and you're going to get all of the numbers included as well. So if you're looking to be able to personalize your cards, if you're looking to be able to personalize home decor, whatever it might be, this is the way to go. It's a 20% saving, $35.99 or $39.96, less than 20% if you're platinum. Phenomenal. This is what we're all about. Black Friday come early here on Crafters TV, and seeing as it's Thanksgiving as well, we thought we'd bring you some phenomenal deals on this foil press. A show that wasn't supposed to be here, as we were saying at the top of the show. Craig asked for it, and when he asks, he gets it. Susan on Facebook says, enough stalling, I'm joining the foiling bandwagon. Yeehaw! The foil press is out of the box, foil has been chosen, card stock is at the ready. Donna saying, these masterclasses are wonderful. I'm always learning something new and gaining more confidence in trying new things. That's what we love to hear. And Carol on YouTube says, I've just received my new large format Gemini foil plate. Now just waiting on delivery of my Gemini. I like doing the foiling on the Junior, but I'm looking forward to doing new projects. Happy Thanksgiving. And to you too, Carol. Keep those comments coming in. Keep the questions coming in. I cannot believe we've got just over half an hour remaining and then we are done. So any questions, get them in. And of course, any comments and questions on Facebook and YouTube, Craig will be later on sifting through them all and selecting lots of you to win his makes. How many demos have you done so far?
Oh,
Five,
one,
four,
two,
five,
three. So we're away to go on to the fifth one.
Wow, okay.
Yep. Going to go into the fifth one as well. It just says, these bits where I've not done full cards, I'll also send them out, but I'll send them with a card in it as well. So it's maybe be a bit like homework for you, but I'll still send them out.
Good.
So what we're going to do is we are going to use the expressions traditional type for these ones here. And then what you are going to see me do is we're going to make it into a card. But then again, think of scrapbook pages, think of home decor, all these different things. So with this one, I've just taken some cardstock. You can be using Centura Pearl or anything like so. Then what I also need is my larger or my actual traditional type font. So I'm going to use the word home. So let's just take our H-O-M-E. And this is a good idea as well. This isn't my set, this is our studio set. And when you get yours will come on the plastic backing.
Yeah.
Then if you've got your folders of that, then great, pop them in there. Or just pop them on a bit of thick black card, and that's going to make them really quite substantial when you're actually using them. So it's a good idea, good tip for you.
Big round of applause to Candy98710 on YouTube. He says, I've just ordered the foil press. Yay!
Brilliant.
Loving this. Well, I mean, you've actually ordered the accessories because we've given you the foil press for free. I can't believe it.
That's true, I know.
I can't believe it. What's going on here?
Couldn't believe it when I read that.
I know. If this is the start of things for our Black Friday weekend, goodness only knows where we're going to go, because we're not just doing Black Friday. We're doing, well, Black Thursday, Friday. We do Saturday and Sunday as well, aren't we?
Yeah. Yep.
And we start on Tuesday. So we're doing a whole week, basically. We're not just doing one day.
Of course
Laugh in
not.
the face of one day. Ha!
Why do one day when you can do a whole week?
Exactly
Why
right.
not?
Right. Exactly.
Small letters, I'm going to do 2 at a time for this one. Because they're really quite small, I've gone right down to 3 seconds, actually what we were on before, and I'm going to press start. So I've got my foil, I was just making sure that it was kind of to size.
Yeah.
So we're just going to pop that one on, and then we're going to pop that one on. Again, let's just bring in our cardstock over the top, 1 and then 2. The reason I'm only doing 2 is because of the size of cardstock I'm using. But of course, if you've got your larger platform, like so many have, or so many waiting on, you can of course do a number of different letters and different sizes as well when it comes to your platform. So that's going to do the foiling for your letters. So a bit like our parcel earlier on, this could be, you know, tags. What about bunting, if you like to do little bits of bunting for parties? And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to peel the bit of that backing off just there. So there is our foiled letter just there, so you can see how you get that shimmer on any of the foil that you use. And then I think this one has moved, but it gives you the idea. We've got the H that you can see. So then let's just we'll do exactly the same, but we will do it with the M and the E. So we've got that one, and then we've got that one. Again, I'm still keeping it on 3 seconds. So try and have all your foils ready to go. That's what makes the difference. But I'm just going to pop, is that one going to be big enough? Let's pop that one there. Is that one going to be big enough? Let's see. I've got some already finished, but let's see if that's going to just fit. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go for it.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Do it.
Pop that one on, and then pop that one on as well.
Pam on Facebook says, right, the foil press is switched on. I'm ready to use the birthday week foil bag. Thank you, Craig. It was a great bag, lots of Christmas goodies. Birthday seems like an absolute age ago, doesn't it? But yeah,
it does.
That foil bag flied out the doors. That's the one. Didn't you put that one together, or did I dream that?
What was that?
The foil bag, the birthday week foil bag.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yep, it was. Yeah. It was more. So then here we go. So we've got our sentiment. So it has moved slightly, but still it gives you the idea. So if I peel these ones off, there is your M. And then we've also got the E as well, which also slip, but gives you the idea because I've got a few already done. So that gives you your letters that we've got just there. Then what I would then do is come along and just using our nesting dies, any of our nesting dies, I've just die cut them out. You can see just there, we do have the 4th letter as well. So I'm just going to take them off. Then I've just taken a card blank, 7x7 card blank, and I've just done a bit of matte and layering with Garden of Love background paper. So we're just going to do H, O, M, and E. Now, how nice would this be in a frame, you know, to give as a gift?
Yeah.
Then what you can do is come along with your flower forming and make some flowers, pop them into the middle.
Perfect.
I've got an idea at the side of me. It's not with flower forming, but it gives you the idea of what you can then create. So just going to place all them on. It could be someone's name. It could be if, you know, someone's got a nickname. Then, you know, why not use that to spell it out? Yeah. But then that is how you've got your little card, for maybe a new home if you wanted to, or again, just pop a few flowers into the middle, either shop bought or of course it could be your flower forming, maybe paper flowers that you've made from our flower ranges. But then there we go, that gives you the idea as well, how you can use them just to make a nice little card.
Super duper, my crafty friend. Let me just fire a few questions at you here because there's so many coming in. And things that we might have covered, which people might have missed. So Crafting Stacy says, does it matter when you put the foil on the card, when the machine beeps or whilst counting down, or does having the foil on longer lead to overfoiling?
So never pop your foil or cardstock onto your platform while it's heating up. So pop your foil press stamp on, do the countdown, and then as soon as it beeps, then you pop your layers on. The only exception is when you do the waste technique. That's where you layer everything on at once, but everything else, no. Let the foil press stamp heat up on its own, then pop your foil and card, and then pop it through.
And a lot of people are asking about the foil press itself. So this foil press is to use in conjunction with your Gemini, isn't it? Gemini Junior.
That's right.
But then if you want to go bigger, we haven't got the bigger plate. Have we got the big plate in stock at the minute?
I'm not sure if it's in stock. It's not on the show. I'm not sure if it's in stock.
But if you want to go bigger, you've got that option, haven't you?
You do, absolutely, yeah. So if it's not in stock, it will be in stock at some point very soon. But it's exactly that. It's an extender plate. So instead of your A5 carbon plate sitting over the top, it's just a carbon plate sits on top, exactly the same, slightly wider, so that when it goes through your large Gemini, you've got the sensors at each end of your Daddy Gemini just to hit them, and then it's going to go through.
And very quickly, because there's so many of these, and you touched on this earlier, but Tansy Pan says, does anyone know if you can use the multi-purpose foil on paper?
So your multi-surface foil, I would urge you to just use that for your real leather nut. Go for your paper craft foil when it comes to your actual foiling, because that's what it's been specifically manufactured for by Leanne and the team. It's just to do obviously with the material as well as weight of the actual medium that you're foiling. So keep your multi-surface for your real leathers. It's in the matrix, it's also on YouTube as well, and then keep your paper craft foil for everything else.
Goodo. Thank you so much, Craig. Right, let's crack on here because I just don't know where the time is going. And I've got so much to remind you of and some more demos to show you. So the traditional type is really, really popular. This is such a brilliant set to go for because as we've seen, you have then got the ability to be able to personalise whatever it is that you're foiling, whether it is cards, whether it is home decor, whether it is gift ideas, whatever it might be, the full alphabet there, plus your ampersand, and you got your numbers, and you got it in capitals and lowercase for $35.99, the 20% saving of $39.96. That is proving really, really popular. Now, if you're looking for some borders as well, we've got the border deal for you too. Quickly rattle through these for you. Absolutely gorgeous. So we've got the contemporary decorative borders. Hopefully you can sort of see what you're getting. If I flip that round, not so much. But basically you've got kind of like your dots, you've got your sort of chevrons, and then your stripes on there as well. $12.99 or $14.99 if you want to go for those. Whoa! So that is the first set that you can go for. There you go, you can see it a little bit better now. There you go. So the three different sets there, $12.99 or $14.99. Next up is the blossoming border. Again, so much detail on this one. So this is one sort of slightly bigger border die, as you can see, that gorgeous detailing with the trim there for $19.99 or $24.99. Next up is your loving sentiments. Again, $12.99 or $14.99. That one proving very popular indeed. You're getting the six different sentiments there. So you've got thank you, happy birthday, with love, and more within that collection. If it's butterflies you're after, we can do that for you as well with your butterfly kaleidoscope. Remember, these are Stampin' Cut dies as well, and 4 of those beautiful butterflies you're going to receive there for $16.99 or $19.99. If you love butterflies, bet you love dragonflies, these are gorgeous once again. All 4 of those, again, a Stampin' Cut die to use in conjunction with your machine. You can see them again just here, $16.99 or $19.99. This is gorgeous as well, the butterfly and blooms frame. Again, Stampin' Cut, so you've got the ability very quickly to foil and put together these cards really, really swiftly. $16.99 or $19.99. And then this is gorgeous as well, your blossoming wreath. Again, in the Stampin' Cut format, $14.99 or $19.99. Check the web for all of those, but discounts to be had right across the board on those goodies. Something else which you need to take a little look at, hopefully loads of you are going for this, because not only is this going to look great on your Christmas tree this year, something really, really different and unique, but you're also helping charity too. It is our Christmas ornament, our Christmas decoration for 2020. Really cute little stocking in our colours. Crafter's Companion here, look, 2020 there. And then in the stocking, you have got cardstock in there. I think there's a pokey tool I can see there. There's a cotton reel, there's scissors, there's a glue gun. There's all sorts going on. So it's going to look rather nifty on your tree, isn't it? For $5.99 or $8.99. And all profits will go to the Bradley Lowry Foundation as well. So not only are you getting something rather cool for your tree, but you're helping charity as well. That is on a 2 for £10 or 2 for $15 deal as well. But remember, the bush is not included. Now, let's just remind you of what I think is a brilliant start to Thanksgiving. This deal on the foil press. Now, it's £100 worth of Gemini foil press goodies, or $150 worth. The goodies that you will get will differ depending on whether you're in the UK or the US, because as we said, the shipping from different places. But here in the UK, you will get 5 meters of the rose gold foil, which is just lovely. You're also going to get the cerise as well, 5 meters of that. So you've got your foil to get going there. Then you're going to get all of these accessories as well. So you've got your trailing heart stamp. You're then also going to get your stag head. Next up, you're going to get your Celebrate the Season. Again, if you want to see it in action, we saw that a little bit earlier on the show. The confetti border, which is so cool. Again, earlier on, about an hour ago now, I think, we saw that on a ribbon. Really lovely. You're also going to get your Art Nouveau creator card. That's included along with your Leon border and corner set, and then the Merry Christmas creator card as well. So it's £100 worth of accessories that you're getting for $99.99. But you then get the machine as well. It's a phenomenal buy. The machine, of course, comes with more foil, more goodies, and all of the plates that you need. And you get the magnetic tweezers, you get the little finger grips as well, you get your cooling mat, metal shim, plate cover, foiling plate. It is all in there for you for $99.99. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. If you're watching in the US, of course, as well, it's $150 dollars worth of goodies, of course, and then you get the machine free as well. A brilliant time to be getting involved with foiling. Don't miss out on this, and I know lots of you are taking advantage of this deal. Right, we have got just 20 minutes to go, so last chance saloon to get any questions in, last chance saloon to make any comments as well, and let us know what you're up to this Thanksgiving too. We'd love to hear from you on Facebook and on YouTube, or indeed you can send us pictures studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Let's get back over that side though, because we are on to demo number 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah,
wow.
It is. Demo number 6.
Whizzing along.
And we're going to go right back to that bundle with the elements that the UK get. But what I want to say as well is US, you're not getting something that the UK's never seen. And UK, you're not getting something the US have never seen. So don't think as though you're getting something that's never been given to you in the past. You know, it's just obviously the way that the actual the warehouse is. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the stag for this one just here. We'll make a quite simple tag for this one. So I've got the stag, again, going with the size of it, it is small one, which is 10 seconds. However, if you look at the stag, it is a solid area. It is so solid, you know, so solid, so solid.
It's cropped up again.
Yeah, propped up again, I know. It's so solid, so therefore...
Does that go for 21 seconds?
Yeah, not quite 21. Actually, it's 21 seconds in reverse. It's 12 seconds. So we're going to be doing this one for 12 seconds. So I've just added 2 extra seconds for this one. So we're going to pop that one over the top. I'm just going to kind of line it up simply because I'm going to use a bit of pattern paper. Press and start. I've already, just using our nesting dies, the newer ones that I've just launched, I've taken the large one, cut it in our gold, and then taken the next one down using our white, and then using some of Sarah's Christmas collection, Winter's Tale I want to say it was, I've just cut the 3rd layer down. So I've taken some of our rose gold foil, so I'm just going to pop that one on just there. Just a little bit too big that I need, but I'm going to go for it. So let's just pop that one on, and then I'm going to place that one there. So I'm just making sure, let's go for it that way.
Okay.
And the reason as well why you pop that on the size that you need foil-wise is it lets you have an idea as to where it's going. Because what you've seen here, I've been faffing about with that, which means that's had more than 12 seconds on the hot plate. So this is where you could potentially get overfoiling, which just means that it's, the stamp has just been on your platform too long, and then therefore the foil is then going to foil onto surrounding areas where you don't want it. So let's have a look and see. So we're then just going to peel this one off. You kind of get an inkling as well because of the silhouette that you can see just there. Look at that. And then if I peel that one, oh, we're absolutely fine.
Oh, that's
absolutely no problem at all.
Looks great on there.
So even just the rose gold onto just some pattern cardstock from Sarah's signature collection. That could be Nature Garden if you wanted to. So if you are just tuning in, so you've got the tweezers within the actual platform. So just closing them to lift them up. I'm going to go across to my actual platform, and I'm just going to put it onto my mat and then let go. And then as I let go, I'm just going to let go. Oh, mine's are would you believe it? Mine's are stuck with tape. There we go. There we go. It does. You just let go. There we go. So tape. I'm going to take that tape off. And then what we're going to do is we're going to carry on. We're going to go straight into the next one because I can't believe we've only got that amount of time.
No.
But I just wanted to show if I move that one out the way. And then I'm just going to bring in my dotted tape runner. You know, it could be any of your adhesive of choice. Pop that one on. And then let's bring our tag back in. Let's pop that one straight over the top. And then what I'm going to do is press that one. If you're in the market for some tape pens, I think we've got some on the show later on as well.
Have a look
it's on the
online
website.
too. Yeah. Love that. Very classy.
Look at that. So I've just done the same on the back, just to cover the bit of ribbon, but use a bit of white cardstock so you could write your message on there. But there is our tag for that one. So let's pop that one to the side. There's another one I'll pop behind me that we will give away. And then what we're going to do is bring this back in. And now we did have some Hessian that was on the website, so check that out. So I'm going to bring this in here. So just some Hessian on this one here. So we've got this in packs of A5 size.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do with this one is we're going to use the creator card. So let's bring this one in, and it does exactly that. And what I love about this bundle, Ben, is we're not just giving you small elements or sentiments. We're giving you some stamps that enable you to do exactly that. Create a card in one. So for this one, because it's a good substantial size, what I do need to go into my minutes for this one. Very rarely you'll go into minutes, but I'm going to go 1 minute, and then I'm going to go to 1 minute. I'm going to go 1 minute 15 for this one.
Okay.
And I'm going to pop that one on there,
Yes.
and then we're going to press start.
Okay.
So then that gives me my starting ground to get foil in.
Yep.
I don't know if you've got any questions
I have
or that
some
yet.
comments. Fern.
Fab.
Fern says, I'm confused. I thought you can use your regular dies with the foil press.
Yes, you can. You can. Let's see if I've got, I'm sure I've got a die. We'll show you how you can do that just before we end.
Basically, you can. And loads of you now getting in touch. Stephanie saying, good morning, Ben and Craig. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Prepping my turkey and watching. Oh, yes. And Kathy says, happy Thanksgiving. Turkey is roasting. Smells so good. But still more to do. I would pull out my foil press and play along if the family wasn't expecting dinner in a few hours. So Thanksgiving, right? Again, I literally don't know anything. So the Thanksgiving dinner is you have at like lunchtime as you would have your Christmas dinner, correct? Or do you have it later? Late lunch. So like your Christmas dinner. In our family, we normally have it like say 2:30, 3 o'clock. So your Thanksgiving dinner is about the same sort of time, right? Yeah. And you have like what, your turkey and all the trimming, stuffing. You have that as well. I'm just my producer Erin is American, so she's just telling me now. What else do you get? You get gravy, mashed potato, and I was saying. You get what? Green beans. And I was saying to Erin earlier on, as I was driving in, I was listening to the radio, and there was an American entertainment reporter saying that they have this thing. She was going, it's like savoury pie, and it's got marshmallows in it, but you have it like with your mate. And I was like, what on earth? And that is sweet potato, so yams, with marshmallow in a pie. Right. I mean, that's some people are putting the pie. So what? You just have sweet potato with marshmallows on top. Oh, and a casserole. You know what? It sounds a bit weird, but it kind of sounds like something I want to try, because I like sweet potato and I like marshmallow. But together, I don't know. Craig?
Not sure.
No?
Not sure. Like you say, I like them separate. I don't know about together. I would try it.
Yeah, try anything once.
So we've beeped to say we're good to go.
Oh, sorry.
So that's okay. So we're just going to pop our foil on, shiny side down. We're going to bring in our Hessian. Now keeping in mind, because of the texture of it, it's not going to be crisp, clean and a flat foil, but it's going to still let you foil onto it and give you a nice effect. So we're going to pop just a shim over the top too, sliding that one out, and then we're going to run this one through too. So if you like to do a bit of texture onto your cards, or maybe wraps, maybe around your glass jars for a battery operated candle, you could be doing that one. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take these ones off, and then as I then peel this one off, now straight away, so you can see from up above, look at the impression we've got on that already. So I'm going to turn it the right way, and then as I then peel that one off, now can you see, I'm going to pop maybe a bit of white underneath so you can get a better effect. I'll come close up for you so we can see just here. So look at that. So that's onto our Hessian.
Yeah.
So even the rose gold onto that Hessian works really well.
It does.
Then what you can do is, let's move that one out of the way, just using our circle nesting dies. I used my metal shim for this one here. So die cut a circle, and then what I just done is I went around the edges just with my finger. You can use a distress tool, and just to make it a bit more rougher around the edges, so you get that rough sort of effect. Then what I just done is, again, using my nesting dies, I just popped it onto a circle card blank. So that's just a circle card blank that we created there. And then all that we need to do is let's bring in a bit of glue gel. We're going to add a couple of embellishments to pop on. So we'll pop on a red bow, so we can then pop that one. And then all that I'm going to do is I've got a couple of red gems just here. So let's pop them all the way around. And then this will show you now how you can then foil another different medium. So although close up to me, the rose gold, you know, it's slightly harder to see. You've seen on screen actually how much, even there, look at that.
Oh yeah, that's
how
the
much
shot.
it stands out.
Whoa.
But what I love as well is the waste, because of the material. I don't know if I can, where's my bit of white card? I want to look, can you see how it's like a cross stitch effect? Maybe I need to come up above. Maybe it's going to be higher if I come higher up. Can we see how it's it's like a cross stitch effect?
Yeah.
Like that material that you get. So then go and do your waist technique. That would look really quite smart as well. But this is just using our Hessian. It was on our website. It's just A5 Hessian material. It works with the foil press or elsewhere within your crafting.
There you go, Cindy, because Cindy was just saying, what material did Craig just foil onto? Hessian yet. Check the website for that. Cindy says, I bought the big platform and it just arrived. And Crafty AJ saying, these are some seriously impressive foiling die sets. I know, right? Absolutely. And as well as I'm interested in what Craig is doing over there, I'm now really interested in these sweet potatoes with marshmallows. Sheila says on Facebook, candied sweet potatoes, use butter, brown sugar, and top with marshmallow. I've got marshmallows and sweet potatoes at home. Do you know what? I might give that. I might give it a go this weekend. So sorry, I know I'm going to piece this. So you cook your sweet potatoes with the marshmallow on top, right, and then stick it in the oven. Is that what you do? Is that it? I'll give it a go. Now, let us show you the foil press bag that we got on the show as well, because do you know what? If you've got all of these foil press goodies, then you are going to want to have something to put them in. This one's rather full, actually, and just gives you a bit of an idea of all the things that you can pop into your bag, like, for example, your foil press, which is rather handy. You've got two zips, right? So you can pop your foil press in one side, and then in the other side, you've got the ability to pop in there all of your goodies, so all of your accessories. You can put your plate in there. You can pop in there all of your goodies, your tweezers. You've got your foils in there too. So you've got room for everything pretty much to go in there to carry it all around, and room and then some actually. So pop in all your foils across here. You've got more pockets there as well for your little instruction booklet and your plate itself. It's a nice sturdy bag as well. You've even got your little doofers on the bottom there, so when you're popping it down, you're not going to damage the bag. That is a 20% saving today as well, $23.99 on a $31.96 if you want to go for that. Might be a worthwhile investment if you are going for the deal today where you get the foil press for free. Yes, I know. If you've just joined us and you're thinking, what on earth is he on about? Well, we've got this deal, right, where here in the UK, you'll get £100 worth of Gemini foil press products, and you'll get the machine for free. In the US, $150 worth, and you get the machine for free. And just to quickly rattle through once again what you get here in the UK, you will get two sets of foils. So we've got the cerise, we've also got the rose gold for you as well. Also in this bundle, you're gonna get your trailing heart stamp. You're gonna get the stag head, which loads of you are talking about on the socials. You love that. Also in this, you've got the celebrate, the season, which we showed a little bit earlier on. You're then also going to get this gorgeous confetti border. Again, if you want to see that in action a little bit earlier on the show, Craig was using that. You've got your creator card, Art Nouveau. If I flip that around again, you can just see a few more ideas on the back. That's included. You're then also going to get your Leon border and corner die set, which is just there for you. And then also you're going to get your Merry Christmas creator card, which we saw just a few seconds ago there, Craig using that on the Hessian. So you get all of those goodies £100 worth, and you get the machine for free. Worth bearing in mind as well, because we've not touched on it too much, but with the US goodies, you will get different accessories, which will include the Happy Birthday creator card. That's in there. You're also going to get your Celebrate, which is that gorgeous champagne bottle. You're going to get the Papillon, the beautiful butterfly. You're going to get this gorgeous heart frame included too, and more as well. Check the web for full details, but you'll get a lot more than that too. And as well as the machine for free, you get the silicone cooling mat, you get the finger grips, you get those really handy tweezers, you get your metal shim, you get your plate cover included, you of course get the foiling plate, you get another foil roll included as well, you get the stamp and cut dies, and you get stamp dies as well. So all of that with the machine too. It's a phenomenal buy. Normally $203.90, $99.99 today. You're saving over £103. You're saving more than you're spending today. It's a brilliant time to get it. And here in the US, you can see details here, £150 worth of foil press products, and you get the machine for free. Normally $294.20. $150 today. Do not miss out. We have literally got about 5 minutes to go. Can the Scotty Hottie squeeze in demo number 7 in time?
Let's go for it.
Do it.
And what we're trying to manage to just dart out the room and find a die as detailed as I can. I think I'm going to start packing one out in my bag every day. So if this ever comes up, I've got a real detailed one to show you. But what I've just done is I've taken one of our stamp and die sets from before. So you can see this is the one I'm going to take. So this is our normal dies. So keeping in mind, this is a die cut for your card and paper. So what we're going to do is, just because I had an extra layer set up as well as my foils, we're just going to use that one. So I'm going to take these dies. So I'm just going to do them all, but you know, you could be doing any of your wafer thin dies. And because of this one, what's going to happen is the fine detail that we die cut is then going to be foiled instead. So because it's a really small area, it just means we don't need as long. So I'm just going to put 10 seconds. And for the sake of it, I'm just going to just layer them all up just so that you can see how it works. But think about your Sarah signature frames that you've got, any of your frames that you've got at home.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't just have to be ours. It could be any of your wafer thin dies that you've got at home that you could be foiling. There's also techniques, we never got a chance in this show to show you, but there's loads on Facebook, on YouTube, where your actual die cut pieces you can foil as well. So just as normal, our paper craft foil over the top, and then we're just going to bring in our cardstock. Place that one over the top. Carbon plate, we're just going to slide that one out, and then we're going to run that one through. So this could be sentiments, this could be frames, this could be backgrounds. Any wafer thin dies that's going to fit on your platform is then going to be able to do this one as well. So if we take this one off, and then if I lift this one off, now I don't know if we can see that impression, look at that, the impression from up above. Can you see how we've got the actual area? There we go, you can see how we've got that, it's just impressioned already. So if I come close up for you, and then I take this one off, now look at that. So if I tip that,
oh yeah,
look at that.
Yes.
So what you need to keep in mind, those lines are what we die cut. We can now foil them. So that really comes into effect with your sentiments. If you've got your sentiment dies where you can then foil the sentiment, you've got the matching background for it, then you can be doing that as well. But again, as I kept saying, the frames, that is spot on for this sort of technique. But any wafer thin die, Crafter's Companion, Tonic, Hunky Dory, Spellbinders, any of them, you can then foil as well as die cut with.
Yeah, and don't forget as well, worth bearing in mind, I'll just quickly show you this because this is quite a handy little board that's ended up my side here. Just gives you a bit of an idea of the kind of things that you can foil onto. Again, not an exhaustive list at all really, but you've got your glitter material, faux leather, cotton fabric, you've got denim, you've got acetate, ribbon, your craft metal, and also your vellum as well. Just a few of the things that you can be using, a few of the different materials that you can get your foil press working onto. It's amazing. Now, as well as that, I just want to remind you of the backgrounds, because these have been flying out of the door. The grande dots, very, very busy indeed. These deals are phenomenal again. Saving $19.50 or $28.57. They should be almost £30 or $45. $10.49 today or $15.38. Well over 80% of the stock of the grande dots has gone. Also include, well, as another item that you can grab is the vintage lace. Again, proving very, very popular indeed with that saving, with that discount as part of our Black Friday offerings. The ornate swirls are proving really popular as well. Take a look at that. Just gorgeous for creating absolutely stunning backgrounds with your foil press. $10.49 or $15.38. The damask, again, if you want to see that in action, you can watch the show back because Craig used that one a little bit earlier on. And then here's my favourite. I love this one, the chandelier. Look at that. $10.49 or $15.38. If you're getting any of those, you'll need some beautiful foil as well. We've got that on the show for you as well. So options available for you. Remember, 5 meters per roll here. $3.99 or $4.95. They're also on any two for £6 or $7. So there's your rose gold. You've then also got your Aurora. Take a look at all of those colours you're going to get with the Aurora. 5 meters there. You've got your gold spangle. There you go. Look at that. Sort of holographic in its design, that one, isn't it? You've then also got your Old Glory blue. 40% of that has gone. And then you've also got your silver spangles as well. $3.99 or $4.95 or any two for £6 or $7. Wow, that has been a master class and a half. It truly has. We almost needed we just froze for a second there. I was just trying to help out, but I'll stand up. We could have done with another hour, Craig, really, couldn't we?
I know, we're going to be back in an hour. I just want to say as well, with that technique as well, when I've done it in the past, people say your wafer thin dies, do you have them pointing up or down? Always up. If you pop them down, you're going to cut into your heat mat, which you do not want to do. So the dies are always facing up. But yeah, that is this one now for this foil press show. Incredible masterclass. We're back in an hour's time, not for cartload, but for Creative Cravens.
Oh.
So all mixed up, but we are ready to go. Well, we will be.
We will be, yeah, after we've had some sweet potatoes with marshmallows on.
And a cup of tea.
And a cup of tea, aye. Jeffrey says, outstanding demos, Craig, highly appreciated. May the day bring joy. Well, listen, happy Thanksgiving to you. There's more joy to come here in an hour's time when we bring you Creative Craving. So enjoy your Thanksgiving and we'll see you in just an hour's time. Bye for now.
Bye.